Out there and wash down the house. I got to remember to take out the trash and put out the trash can because tomorrow's Wednesday. They say it might most likely rain tomorrow, but we're going to go wash down the house anyway because the rain doesn't wash out the screens. Yeah, it don't. It's got a roof on, yeah. So I got to wash out all the screens of all the dust in the screens stuff, so I got to do that. So it's definitely got to be done. So, yeah, because it really helps when you wash out all the screens when you sleep and you breathe at night. So something's got to be done here. You got to, the kind of dust storm, even when you get dust storms, Muhammad always tells me you should, I do that during the summertime and the spring, when we have consistent dust storms and they spray chemicals and stuff. I always wash down the house. So he tells me, you need to wash down the house. I'm like, okay. It's good to have good people in your head. Yeah. The people that are, quote, world leaders and tech developers and stuff don't have good people in their head. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. It's Dr. Frankenstein. Not enough John Keats. Mary Shelley, no. Okay. Yes. So, it's what it is. When you look for graces and delusions of grandeur in human beings, you'll delude yourself every time. When you look for greatness in the humility and faith in the infinite glory of God, you'll righteousness rules. So I'll forgive you this time, for you are being very ignorant, not insignificant. I guess you just hope to be dope as me. I can hear you flee, because the pressure's too much for you. I'm your professor. Good old Keith. Yeah, no, I was sitting here thinking I was watching, because I've been watching a lot, I watched a lot of stuff here with Harold and Fayard, and their lives were, bought a new house in Beverly Hills, Papa made big, and he did it for his rock and roll baby, singing at the age of 2. Their lives were, it's survival, and they were athletes. Harold and Fayard could do things that other kids couldn't do, and do it real well, Saw him dancing with Fred Astaire, and it's like, the kids are better. So, Harold was one of the most amazing dancers in the history of the world. Period. Okay. Fayard was so proud of his little brother. When they were at the Kennedy Center Honors in 1987, that's my brother, right? That's my brother. And he was 7 years older than his little brother. And Fayard is an amazing dancer, And then Harold had that, when they were younger at first, when you saw a lot of things, some of the things Fayard did was a little bit, and then Harold just, they were just really good dancers. Okay. And then people, oh yeah, but he was a deadbeat dad and all that. He was a black man made to feel he was a better athlete than Otto Preminger. Okay. He was more attractive. He was more charming. Okay. He was more sincere. Okay. When Preminger and guys like that want to make you look bad because they're jealous of you, if there's enough people that are jealous of you, it's not real hard to do. Okay? You understand? It's elementary, my dear. 2 times 2 is 4. Elementary, I just want to go out in the barn and have some fun with people and, dance around. It's a lovely day today, right? Let's fall in love. Why don't we fall in love? Yeah, so go for it. Just sing and dance and have a good time, not be judged. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm just trying to have fun. I'm just trying to be me. I just want to have fun. People should be able to get together and sing and dance and have a good time without fighting and comparing. You're trying to take my bitch. If she is a bitch, why do you want her? If she is a bitch and I'm a man, what makes you think I want your bitch? I grew up in Las Cruces, New Mexico. You looking at my girl car now? No, I'm not looking at your girl, fucker. All the girls in this town are turned on when I can kick your ass. Okay? Why would I want to have kids with a woman like that? Why are you fighting? Can't you get along and love one another? Where is she? Asim bonanga mandela chena. Ole kona, oh, stay like where's my brother? Where's my brethren, right? So, when I find a girl like that, I'll let y'all know that you can all go home and stop National Enquiring yourself. You can stop TMZing yourself, right? Mama, things for me now. It's a new sensation, just like you said it would be with the right situation. Now love has a meaning, and I have a goal, right? Mama, I think I found that girl. I don't know if that'll ever happen in my lifetime, but I'm working on it. I'm a good father. I'm a faithful lover. I'm working on it. Been working on it. Been looking for it my whole life, ever since I started posting on YouTube in 2009 out of outside of Fort Huachuca in Sierra Vista, Arizona. I've been working on it. I see dead people. I want people to be alive. I'm working on it. Haley Joel Osment. Bruce Willis is fucking crazy. So Samuel Jackson, that motherfucker needs to take that thing out of his wallet and slap himself with it. Can you slap the taste out of your mouth? Because you taste like shit. You must go to school at Three Nations, right? Don't act like shit. You're not shit. No. Shit comes out of you to keep you healthy. And it could also fertilize your grapes. So you're not fertilizer. Okay. Fertilizer is a part of you. Don't eat it. Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? There you go. Yeah, because I watched that little thing on the Rake or whatever, the dude on Tyler Sheraton's fucked up imagination. He's such an asshole. And most of you are. You're just like him. But, he goes and runs over those motorcycles and they're all fighting. It's better than a broken heart. It's like, owner of a lonely heart. It's like, shit, dude. Why didn't y'all just go down there and just get together? He tried to talk to him and stuff. Just look at them and go, okay, they're bikers and stuff. And just let it go. It's not like they're building a fucking hotel. They're just in a field doing what bikers do. They probably wouldn't even trash the place if you hadn't said shit. They was just trying to get away from it all and stuff, Static, don't start none, won't be none. Right? You gonna go to Sonny's place? What's your Bronx tale? My love must be a kind of blind love. I can't see anything but you. Do-bop-bop. Ooh. Do-bop-bop. Ooh. Are the stars out tonight? I don't know if it's cloudy or bright. See why Diana Ross and Aretha Franklin all like this flamingo so much? Their harmonies were wonderful. The lead singer's voice was, wow. It floated. He had I only have eyes for you, dear. The moon may be high. Maybe millions of people go by, but they all disappear. I was a cute kid. Yeah, I was really cute. I was very cute. Lots of girls had crushes on me, which I did not want. You can't be all things to all people, The one you want to crush on you is the one that you're crushing on, right? If other people crush on you, it's like, I know what it's like to crush and not be crushed back. Oh, that's why they call it crush. Yeah, son of a buck. Okay. Like I told you, there was a little girl at Colville Junior High. Her name was Nancy Solden. And she had glasses, thick glasses and stuff, and they called her the old librarian and shit. They were real mean to her. Okay. And I was all, y'all need to stop that shit. Leave me and Nancy alone. She's a real kind person. She's really nice. She's a nice person. You get to know her. She would look down at her glasses and look and smile at me, And it was one of the most sincere, sweet, kind smiles you ever got. And And I learned that from the Shanny Robinson affair, that we learned with because Coach Sewell had me square dance with Shanny Robinson because Earl would be nice and not mean like the other boys to her. And then we were dancing, we were holding hands, and my friends were over there at the other thing looking at me laughing, and I jerked my hand away, and I made her little blue eyes like Emily's get sad. And I thought to myself, when she goes home and she cries to her mom, and I sure fucking helped. Don't care what people think about you when they're being shallow, petty, and selfish. Right. Just look at them and say, I have a friend over here. What do you got? The company of shallow and petty and selfish people. Right. I'm going to go shopping. Got enough money to go to Neiman Marcus. Going to go to FAO Schwartz and get an exclusive. Hey, look, that's a dancing doll of the Nicholas brothers. One of them was a deadbeat dad. The child was born with dearth effects because mom and dad had to play the circuit in smoke-filled rooms full of mass murderers that paid you money to pay extortion to live here to be entertainment to their genocide. I've watched Charlie Chan in movies, haven't you? Where does a little tear come from? Where does a little tear come from? It comes from the hearts that have all been broken through the years. That's where a little tear comes from. Where does a broken heart come from? Where does a broken heart comes? Then you find that's the Restless River. And you ever heard that song by George Jones? Yeah. Where does the restless river come from? Comes from all the tears that have been shed through all the years. Yeah, a broken heart comes from when you find you love the roving kind. Selfish people. Surely you know by now my heart is wild, right? Can't be tied down, it's not my style. Surely you know this kind of attitude is selfish, but they're Destiny's Child, right? Everybody's going to know who they are. They're the best, they're the greatest. When you're hungry and you're starving and you're being put down and you're told you're nothing, is it because the other people are mean, or is it because your relatives were mean to them? Forgive them 7 times upon affinity. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. They must be drunk on booze, high on marijuana, and wanting their health care, so they can trulicity through to the SCOVY of the Jardians to the next day. M to the A to the S to the K, put the mask on your face just to make the best day. People be trifling because they be knifing the real truth and the proof of the love in the back every time I turn around. Oh, motherfucker, E2 Brute? Caesar and Brutus, backstabbers do this. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what every faith-forsaken day I do. You think he's talking to you? He's talking to me. Okay? Every time Jesus is talking to the eternal spirit in the future to correct the sin of the eternal sinners of eternal wretchedness, he's talking to me. He's not talking to you. You are still a wretched, hopeless sinner that is hurting all mankind just to save your own perception of your beliefs. Okay, I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. I'm the gracious Good Shepherd. Okay? Not Golden Globe Award, not Sundance Film Festival award-winning bullshit. It's all bullshit. Okay? Making drama for money out of murder and rape and incest on TV. You proud of that? You really think Barboncito is proud of you? You really think Crazy Horse and Little Huck are proud of you? You think Tecumseh and Tenskwataway are talking to you? They're talking to me. They're not talking to you. You don't listen. You're shit for luck. Quelica, Quelica, Quelica. I love you. I feed you. Quelica. Okay? Don't be like Galatle. Galatle lost his name. He had to go by saint of murderers, Geronimo. You'll go by that name. You don't get to keep your name Geronimo. Hollywood screwed up the movie. Cochise told him, if I find you using Galatle, you walk away. I find you using that name, I'll kill you. My sons will kill you. Taza will kill you. Nache will kill you. Okay? He went by Geronimo. Well, because Natchez said, no. Remember who you are. Even though they call you Geronimo, you're still Chiricahua. I'm your nephew. Tishna. I'm the one they call fun. The children have fun when I'm in camp because there's no cutting off of noses. There's no getting drunk and beating the wife. I won't tolerate it. I may be 5'4", but I'll dunk on your bloody Indian ass. Okay. Went to who's the best basketball player of all time in Cochise County? Tishna. Say it one more time. Cuelica from the gut. Cuelica from the gut. Cuelica. I feed you. I love you. Say it again. Mexico. Say it again. Mexico. Say it again. Who's the president of Mexico? Nobody. 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 We don't elect presidents. We have loving mothers and fathers. We didn't come across the water in a boat to tell us about God. We don't need anybody to tell us about God. God is the essence of the sky, the water, and the people that make the boat and brought the horse. Why is your horse so crazy? Why can't you see like Little Hawk? I think it must be the money, right? Your mind on your money and your money in your mind? So your wallet's on your ass, so that's where your mind always is. You must be at the Players Club. Is our Luther Campbell? Oh, the women are so horny for his dick and his money. That's just crazy. I know. What's wrong with your horse? Fly like a hawk and see better. Even if you're little, it don't matter. Little or big, as long as you're seeing clearly, you'll be all right. Hey, is that Johnny Nash? I like Johnny Nash. Yeah, all you people being polluted and destroyed by the airports in Houston. That's where he from. I don't want to hear it. No more fussing and a fighting. Baby, hold me tight. Let's let bygones be bygones. Let's think about tomorrow, girl. Earl rhymes a girl. Our future's bright. Yeah, you know you was wrong, but you was just a fool too blind to see. I'm the only one for thee. He's talking to me. But now you see the light, and everything's gonna be all right. Baby, hold me tight. Not too tight. You don't want to hold me. You just want to hold me. Don't want to need you. You just like to see me smile, stay for a while. It's up to you. It's up to you to have faith in God, to be or not to be. That is the question. It's up to you to have faith in God or believe in the manipulation of genocidal operations of mass murderers who've been doing it for so long they don't know how to stop. They're the drummer or the bass player. Is it the bass player? And they're going to leave for another group. I was like, really? I did not want to know that. I thought it was about a girl. How long has this been going? All your friends with the fancy persuasion won't admit that it's part of... I'm going to make it my own song because I've been through that. Because I ain't quite as dumb as I seem. Oh, you say you was never intending to break up our scene this way. But there ain't any use in pretending. It could happen to us any day in the living years. Yeah, taken in again. Wrapped around the finger of some fair weather friend. I love to believe you, but you know how to lie. Yeah, Mom got that crush on that band musician, Mike Medco. Yeah. She'd sit there and sing that song all the time. I was like, well, Mom, if that's the truth, then just let it go. Me? I miss my kids. I don't like being abused by perverts. But I don't sit there and go, Amy, come back and pull the hair on my inner thighs and sex text mass murderers at Fort Huachuca that fuck you to try to get me to go off so I kill people. No, I don't do that. I stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me. Don't be a fair weather friend. You know? I know how to love. Now you understand how to love so our children can love and be loved in return. Come on, nature boys and girls. Come on, Steffi. I know Steffi can. She's so broken. Amy, she's told me she's too broken. My own family tells me that. I'm too broken. I need Jesus to die for me. There is no Jesus. There's no light for you, Minnie Pearl? Okay. Turn it on your own damn self then. You don't need other people to do it for you. They're just asking for money for faking the funk. I love you, all right? Peace.